everybody, Philipp Janicki here. In this video I'll be demoing the delay by Benson amps. The Benson Delay is technically a digital delay due to its PT2399 chip, which it's built around and which was used back in the 80s for karaoke machines. However, it has a beautiful analog vibe to it and a very versatile modulation with 3 different LFO waveforms, tap tempo and 3 different tap tempo subdivisions. And both the tap tempo subdivisions and the 3 LFO waveforms are accessible via a hidden menu. Let's check it out. Okay, I'm playing my Les Paul Standard into my Revv D20 with a little help of the Revv Tilt Boost. So this is my dry signal. And here comes the Benson delay. Without the modulation first, let's listen to the character of the repeats. So there's like a beautiful musical degradation going on. The repeats are quite dark, maybe not as dark as an analog delay can get. For me, it sits somewhere between an analog and a tape delay. Although I said that technically speaking, it's a digital delay, I find it definitely in the ballpark of, analog and tape delays. So it has a very warm texture to it, I find, and it's very beautiful. I checked out a video of Josh Scott talking about this analog or digital thing going on. I don't really understand it. It's not DSP, so it's not like your Strymon or like my Source Audio Collider. The chip is digital, but everything around is analog, so basically it's an analog delay. Let's treat it like an analog delay. Beautiful stuff. Let's check out some more things. So on the time knob you can go from 30 milliseconds up to 1250 milliseconds, so slightly more than a second. This is the lowest setting, so 30 milliseconds. It can give you some lo-fi vibes. Or you go to, like I said, 1250 milliseconds. Or everything in between. Let's check out some slap sounds up next. Okay, slapback delay, one short single repeat. For this one I plugged in the stonk box, which is gonna give us some fuzzy sounds, and I will show you guys the stonk box in my next video in detail, but like this you can already get a little impression of it. So here's how the stonk box sounds dry. And with a little slapback from the Benson delay. Okay, modulation. Finally, the Benson Delay has a very versatile modulation. There's 3 different LFO waveforms. In order to change them, you need to access the hidden menu, which I will show you in a second. Let's first listen to the first one, the sine wave, which sounds like this. Going fully clockwise on the depth, on the speed sounds like this. Okay, this is the sine wave. So you saw me press and holding the bypass foot switch and then giving the tap and hold foot switch one little tap after 2 seconds. So I'm in the hidden menu right now. And then if I press the bypass foot switch, I can toggle between the 3 different waveforms. The LED was blinking once, which is indicating the sine wave LFO waveform. There it was blinking twice, so we should be in square mode right now. In order to exit the menu, you just press and hold the bypass foot switch again. So this is how the square wave sounds with the same settings. It's more rhythmical, you know. Let's check out the random one. Same procedure. If you press the bypass foot switch, you will still be in the same mode. I need to press it again in order to go to the random waveform mode. So you saw it blinking 3 times. So now we are in random. You can hear it like randomly doing its thing. It's super cool. It's also beautiful with the depth a bit lowered and it's less freaky. You know, everything from about noon on will get you into alien territory, but keeping the depth low and maybe the speed a bit higher so you can really notice the waveforms a bit more is very fun, very inspiring. Okay, one thing that I need to show you, obviously, is going fully down on the time knob and maybe even the feedback knob, which kind of, you know, gets you to this 30 millisecond doubling delay or lo-fi territory. And then you can get some chorus, vibrato, and maybe some, you know, like lo-fi compressor sounds or whatever. So I went back to the sine wave for this one. And now we are in chorus territory. Increasing the speed and going down on the depth maybe gets us into tram territory. Or vibrato actually, because there's also some pitch modulation going on. You can also go for these type of sounds. I have the mix knob fully cranked, which the mix knob, by the way, goes to 100%. So in a wet, dry or wet, dry, wet situation, whatever, it's also super cool. Okay, killer stuff here. Okay, tap tempo. Benson is saying that for a delay with this PT2399 chip, this is the one with the most mathematically accurate tap tempo. Let's check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, and this was the quarter note subdivision. Again, if you want to change the tap tempo subdivision, you enter the hidden menu the same way that you did it before. And now by pressing the tap and hold foot switch, you can toggle between the different tap tempo subdivisions. You just heard the quarter note one. So this gives you one blink. 2 blinks gives you the dotted eighth. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are dotted eighths. Let's check out. No, sorry, I need to press here. So 1, 2, 3. I accidentally also changed the waveform of the modulation, doesn't matter. Now we are in 8th note, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The feedback button will start to oscillate somewhere around noon. And if you like this effect, you can use the hold or tap foot switch also. So when you hold the hold or tap foot switch, the Benson delay will go into oscillation anyways. And you can then use the time knob to, do these UFO landing sounds, which is super cool. I find it really nice. I use it also in my intro tune. Killer stuff. I find the Benson delay very inspiring. I love both the shorter delay times, maybe with some dirt. You saw me using the Stonk box, which will be my next demo, as I already said. Or longer delay times, or everything in between actually. With longer delay times, as I already showed you, I like to go for higher feedback settings. So the delay is like almost going into oscillation. I will also play you out with a setting like this. For this last setting that you're gonna hear in a few seconds, I used the square wave modulation mode, which is a bit more rhythmical. I find it super cool. The delay is also beautiful from the outside, so it has this pink sparkle, which is maybe a little bit difficult to catch on camera. I will try to record some B-roll that points this out. It's beautiful from inside to outside, very inspiring, great work by Benson. And thanks for watching this demo. Please subscribe to my channel, leave me a like and a comment, and I hope to see you for the next one, guys. Ciao!